Hey everyone, this is an exterior tour of my 1993 Land Rover Defender 110. My hope is between the commentary in this video, as well as my answers in the comments section and the detailed photos, that it'll all give the prospective buyer a really good sense of the overall cosmetic and functional condition of the vehicle. Now, using the original title, I was able to track down the importer who commissioned it as a frame-off restoration in Poland before it was brought to the US in 2019. Overall, I think that shop did a great job with the bodywork. The paint looks really nice. For me, I focus mostly on the mechanicals and improving and elevating all of that. But I can't take credit for any of the cosmetics because that was done prior to my ownership, and I think it still looks quite nice. I did have the body buffed and waxed as to remove some of the surface swirls that you might see in black paint. So I think it's certainly better than when I received it, and I think it looks great. There's no rust in the bulkhead. Nice tight shot of the windshield, which is completely chip free, quite new. Rubber molding is in great shape. You can see the body lines are also quite straight as well. An area I'm focusing on here at the bottom of the doors, you can see there's a little bit of waviness there. There's no rust, but it's present, and I wanted to show that and be very thorough. But as you stand up and step away, you don't even notice it. For the tires, I didn't replace them because those are such a personal choice for folks, so I figured the next owner could put whatever they wanted on there. So the tires that are on there are great, and they work really well. The rear crossmember was replaced in prior ownership and was done to a very high standard and done correctly. So that is all rust-free as well as the rest of the chassis. Some of you might notice that the rear mud flaps are actually from a Defender 90, and I think the reason they did that is because that muffler is a side discharge, and so the typical 110 mounts for the mud flaps would not work. I just left it alone, didn't bother me. They work well, and I think they look good. Body's nice and straight. Doors look really nice. Bottom of the sills there are also really nice. One thing I'm focusing on here is that when the vehicle came to me, there was a chip at the bottom of the driver window, which I had repaired, as well as the front fender, some cracking in the paint. So I had those both repaired. They were able to match the color and the clear coat quite well, so that looks quite good. Again, the paint isn't perfect, but it presents very well. And to me, as a driver, I think this is a fantastic example. Not something that you'd worry about chipping or driving or putting miles on, but something that you could really enjoy, and that was really what I sought out to do. I really like the Land Rover matte letters against the gloss. I think that has a really nice, classy look to it. And that concludes the exterior tour.